Now you will listen the special update in English.
With the world observing International Day of Peace today, the siege of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and every brutal tactic employed by more than 700,000 trigger-happy Indian forces against unarmed 8 million Kashmiris while ridiculing the very purpose of observing the day. Kashmir Media Service, releasing a special report in connection with the day, said the incidents like Machal and Shopian fake encounters and killing of top resistance leaders Muhammad Ashraf Sadaye and Sayyid Ali Gilani in detention mock the global celebrations of the Peace Day. The report maintained that 21st September is dedicated to the global peace, but the Kashmiris continue to suffer under brutal Indian occupation for the past 74 years. The report said peace continues to elude South Asia for past more than 7 decades due to the free license enjoyed by Indian occupational troops to carry out massacre of the Kashmiri people with impunity. The report called for bringing Narendra Modi and his henchmen to book and persecution of Indian troops for committing war crimes in Kashmir. The All-Party Hurriyet Conference has welcomed the decision of Prime Minister Imran Khan to raise the Kashmir dispute and plight of Kashmiri people before the current session of the General Assembly in New York. The All-Party Hurriyet Conference spokesman in a statement issued in Srinagar said the World Assembly should focus on the violations of international law as reflected in different notifications issued by the Modi regime to curtail and squeeze political, economic, trade, land, employment and travel rights of the Kashmiris even in their own homeland. A massive military operation in Uri area of Baramulla continued on third consecutive day today. With mobile phone and internet services suspended, a large number of Indian troops are busy in conducting house-to-house searches in the area. Meanwhile, Tehsildar, Deputy Superintendent of Police, his personal security officer and 2 civilians were injured in clashes during a protest in Poonch district. Indian National Investigation Agency (NIA) salutes India fresh raids arrested over a dozen people in Srinagar, Baramulla, Islamabad and Kulgam districts and parts of Jammu region. On the other hand, a pilot and co-pilot were killed after an Indian Army helicopter crashed in Shivgardhar area of Udhampur district today. The National Conference has expressed deep concern over the restrictions on offering Friday prayers at Hazratbal and Jamia Masjid in Srinagar, saying the measures, beside causing relentless agony to devotees, also affect the livelihood of local vendors. Pradesh Congress Committee Vice President Raman Bala has said that BJP has pushed Jammu and Kashmir to the wall by creating a situation of drift, showing insensitivity towards people's aspirations and forcing every section of the society to follow the path of confrontation, as a result of which Jammu and Kashmir is in total chaos. Indian Express has warned that the new despotic order by the occupation authorities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir on the conduct of government employees will produce more governance paralysis and lead to further alienation in the territory. The Mumbai-based Indian Daily, in its editorial, while terming the order as egregious and indication of toughening stance against Kashmiris, said the alienation in Kashmir is no secret and such orders are the tacit acknowledgement of widespread disaffection and resentment of Kashmiri people. More than 1,000 Muslim girls have been made ineligible for Lady Constable posts in the Indian state of West Bengal for wearing headscarves and hijabs. The affected girls told media that wearing hijab was their constitutional right and the Police Recruitment Board has no right to deprive them of their religious rights.